What is going on, guys? This is your boy Richhitz, man, Book Richhitz, and of course, back at you guys again with another tutorial today. And of course, since it's Tuesday, Photoshop Tutorial Tuesdays. If you are new here, go ahead and think about subscribing to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I drop videos just like this. And again, every Tuesday I do drop a Photoshop tutorial video. If this is your very first time you clicked on this video, please go ahead and watch last week's video. That way we can talk about this week's video. Okay, now that you're back, remember on last week's video how I showed you guys how to do the wavy text, and it was 100% customizable. All you had to do was double click on that layer and then you can start typing and the wave will still be there. So in this week's video, I'm going to teach you how to take that wavy text and add a drop shadow to it. Super simple, super easy, guys, and of course, this will be another quick tutorial for you guys. Alright guys, so we are currently at the desk right now, so I'm about to go ahead and open up Photoshop. And I already made the document already. It's just a 1920 by 1080 document. If you don't know how to do that, I'll go ahead and show you really quickly. So you're going to hit create new. And say if it was on this, all you do is hit pixels, and then you can type in 1920 by 1080, and then you can hit create. So but since I already did that, I'm just going to delete that. And if you want to know how to create a solid color, let's go ahead and go down here, and you're going to click on this, go up, hit solid color, and then you can change the color. That easy, that simple. But I already got the colors that I want. So like I told you in our last week's video, we did text that had wave to it. So let's go ahead and just type in wave text. We're gonna make this bigger. Put it right in the middle, double click, and we're gonna go back to the top. And then we're going to click wave. And of course I like to play around with mine. You guys can do yours however way you want it. Hit the check mark at the top. Alright, so I'm going to create some shadow for you guys. Let's go ahead and double click on the layer, which is going to bring up your layer styles. Now within your layer styles, you have all these different options that you guys can actually play with. So within your drop shadow, it kind of looks great just like that. But we want to give ours a realistic feel. So if you want, you can play around with it. You can click out here and move it up and down, left and right, wherever you want to move it at. So but what we're going to do is we want to add some perspective to it. So let's go ahead and drag it down. I'd say about right here. Now when we do that, we're just going to play with the size. We're going to go back over to our layer styles. And we're going to make it about... let's put it at about 80, and then we can drop the opacity to about 11. Now, it's good to have one drop shadow there. It kind of looks pretty dope like that. We're gonna go over to the layer styles and we're gonna hit the check mark. So we have another drop shadow underneath the drop shadow that we had before. Now to give it a more realistic feel, we're just gonna go ahead and play with the size. So as you can see, it does something to the shadow over there on the side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it to about 43, and then just bump up your opacity to about 29. And then let's go ahead and drag it in some. And if you see really closely, it's bringing a more perspective in there. Let's drop the opacity down a little more to about 15. Let's click the check mark again. I think about right there looks fine. And then from here, let's bring the opacity up a little bit more till about 30. Drop the size down till about, let's drop the size down till about 48. And let's play with it some more. And boom, let's hit OK. And the good thing about doing it this way, instead of trying to paint it in with the paintbrush, is if I double click this, I can still type anything that I want, and the shadow will still stay intact. So if I want to type in YouTube, boom, or if I want to type in creatives, boom. So no matter whatever you type, guys, will work for this as long as you keep it within the layer styles. There you have it, guys. Super simple way to apply a drop shadow to your text. Go ahead and try these effects out. You don't have to do as many layers as I did. You can use 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use as many layers as possible that Photoshop would actually allow for you guys to use. I haven't tried that many. I've only done 3. So if you guys have been following me, you know I drop a little bit of gems from time to time, not just these tutorials, but I do have download links sometimes in some of my description boxes. Go ahead and check that out. But in this video, in this description box, I have the layer styles already pre-made and pre-organized for you. All you have to do is drag and drop on the layer that you want to apply the shadow to. So in the description box, there's going to be a title that's called Layer Styles. Click on that. It's going to bring you to a folder. You're going to download that folder, and in that folder we have a step-by-step tutorial how to apply these shadows, how to download the shadows, and how to actually use the shadows. So appreciate you guys, man. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, comment to this video, also hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I drop a video like this, and of course, peace.